Hey friends, it's Monday. That means it's time for the 3-card weekly reading. I'm Christiana Gaudette. I am your tarot fairy godmother and I am live on my YouTube channel as I am most Mondays. We will do 3 cards for the collective and individual cards for all who request them. So get your requests in now. Before we get started, I have to say a huge thank you to Claire C. for starting us out with a super sticker. I really appreciate that. Super chats, super stickers, these are ways you can support this channel. You can also support this channel by becoming a member, as Claire C. has done, as have many of the people here. You can tell who the members are because their names are in green. So send them some extra love and good wishes this morning because they make a monthly commitment and help keep us going over here on Christiana Gaudette Tarot on YouTube. So I'm so happy to see all of you. May tarot scopes are up. Make sure you get your May tarot scopes. You can see them right here on this YouTube page. And remember that we have Global Tarot Circle this Thursday, 7 p.m. The link for that is up already. So as you can see, we are going to be working with my Mystic Palette Tarot. And looky, I have the personalized edition. This is from Ciro Marchetti. You know Ciro is one of my very favorite tarot designers and human beings. And we just got the word he will be appearing again at StarCon 2023. So we are super psyched for that. Wendy Milano, thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate you, appreciate that, and appreciate that you are also a member of this channel. So, and if you want your own Mystic Palette, all you have to do is go to Chiro's website and order it. And it's cool, right? I have a tarot deck. I mean, I like to think all tarot decks have my name on it, but this one really does. Ha! All right, my friends. We are going to do 3 cards for the collective and then those individual cards. If you are watching the replay or as you are waiting for your card, whatever you hear that makes sense to you, go ahead and take it as a reading for yourself. That's how these group sessions work. And let's see what we got going on here. Shuffling. Can you tell? Yeah, I guess you can. You can see I'm doing the corner shuffle here, right? All right. 3 cards for the collective. Okay. What an interesting, can you see that? Here, let me put them out here. I'm just looking at them. I'm not like super familiar with this deck as much as I have it and love it. Let me just turn this knight right side up so you can see it. But we're going to remember that it was reversed, right? Right. All right. First of all, beautiful deck, right? So good. Oh, but what does this week have in store for us? Well, Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles reversed, Three of Swords. I don't want to see that Three of Swords, and I don't want to see that Knight of Pentacles reversed. So here's the thing. This week, we have to really be present for the things that upset us and the things that hurt us. What the heck do I mean by that? I mean, sometimes we avoid, sometimes we run away, sometimes we don't acknowledge. But the only way to get past pain and difficulty is to get through it. How do you slay a dragon? Right up close and personal. We don't go around it. We don't avoid it. We go right to it. So this week, address the things that are hurting you. If there's nothing you can do to fix it, then find a way to handle the grief and address the grief. Either fix the situation or address the grief. If there are issues with production, if there are issues at work, if there are issues with not having the money that you need, if there are issues with not feeling the motivation that you need, you address that. You know, these are two problems here that need to be addressed. One is pain and heartache. The other is lack of money, lack of motivation, lack of direction, lack of happiness in your enterprise. This card here, the Ace of Wands, holds the answer to all of it. Find your inspiration. This week, look for what inspires you. Sometimes that is spiritual inspiration. Sometimes it's creative inspiration. Sometimes it's the inspiration that my bank account is low and I need to fill that bad boy up. But one way or the other, look for your inspiration, and that's how you heal, and that's how you get through the week. All right, here we go. The first request I see is from Maria. It's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Maria Barisi. A card for you and a card for your son, Anthony. Yes, indeed. We'll do you first. All right. For you, it's the Four of Cups. And you have to admit, this is a really pretty Four of Cups, right? So, Maria. You know, I know that Anthony is really trying to figure out where he wants to go and what comes next, but I think you are too. I think the two of you, even though you are at different stages of life, you are both struggling with the same thing. What do I do next? And for you, you know, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. That is like the privilege of your situation right now. This week, if you think, you know, this week it may be about what do you want to do this week, but it also may be about spending time this week thinking about what you want to do in the bigger picture. And the bottom line is, if you don't want to, you don't have to. So this week, try to be in the luxury of doing what you want and not what other people want you to do. And as you look toward your life and making long-term plans, the same. All right, Anthony. Anthony, Judgment. Now, I know, especially because you were the topic of our reading for the Saturday Psychic Sampler, that you really are trying to find sort of your way forward, where you're going to put down roots, where you're going to build your life. And this is Judgment. And what that means is you've got to put the past in the past. You have to look to the future. You have to figure out who you are and what you want. You have to hear your calling. You have to know you and figure out what you want. Now, can you do all of that this week? Well, you've been trying to do it for a long time. So yeah, you kind of can. Just allow that. Allow that not only as a practical thing, but as a spiritual thing. All right. Peggy Lou Levens, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. You get the Knight of Wands. This week, try to have some fun. Remember to connect with spirit. Remember your motivation as a spiritual person, and remember your ability to do magic. Bring those things in. Fun and magic. That's what you want for this week. Von Ray, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using a members only emoji. Von Ray, you get the Eight of Cups reversed. You know, there are some things right now you just want to run away from, but I think in this moment, I mean, in the long run, you may run away, for real, but in this moment, you got to remember that wherever you go, there you are, and you got to dig your heels in and have some tenacity and find your strength to make the things that you want to have work, to make them work. You can do that. Wendy Milano, once again, thank you for the super sticker. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using a members only emoji. Here's a card for you. Oh my gosh, I shuffled. I swear to goodness I did. But you also got the Knight of Wands. This week, focus on the direction you really want to go in. Focus on the direction that is spiritual. Focus on the direction that gives you joy, and know that you can indeed pursue that. Raquel Revolta, art and more. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And thanks for using a members only emoji. A card for you and a card for Cassandra. It was a very weird morning. I'm sorry to hear that. All right. First for you, my friend Raquel. Yeah, no doubt it was a weird morning. Your week starts out with the Tower. Yay. Okay. So, that does not need to, whatever happened this morning does not need to be the flavor of the week, really. It could just be what happened this morning. But I think you can see that in your life and the lives of the people you care about around you, things are changing. Things are weird in a lot of ways. And I think there's going to have to be some decisions about what's working and what's not working. If something didn't work this morning, it doesn't mean that it's never going to work. However, I feel like there are some things, maybe some routines, some things that you're doing that really do need to change. And you need to think about how you're going to change things to make them work better. And on a spiritual level, you may be hanging on to some beliefs that are limiting you. So think about this week letting go of limiting beliefs. Now for Cassandra, who is also a member here. The Ace of Pentacles. You've only just begun. If I could sing as pretty as Karen Carpenter, I would have sung that for you. But I can't, and you're glad that I didn't. But, you've got a whole new life, a whole new way of doing things in front of you. And it's not easy. And you're still figuring it out. But what you need to know is you're doing a great job. You really are. And things are only going to, I'm not going to say they're going to get easier, but they will get better. That's what you need to know. Claire C., thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member. Hooray, it's the 1st of May. I was thinking about you all day yesterday, Claire, and I was going to reach out to you to share that laugh with you. So thank you for sharing it with me here today. Thanks for being a member here, and thanks for starting us off with a super sticker. Really, really appreciate you. Here is a card for you. You get the star. Yay! You start this week and go through this week with a focus on hope, a healing, satisfaction, abundance. And recognizing that, yes, 1st of May, of course, a very sacred spiritual day. The month of May is such a wonderful month, and here we are. This is the first week of that month. This can be a great week and a great month for you, Claire. Fabulous. Melissa, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The 7 of Wands, man. Well, so expect some challenges this week, especially at work and especially as you put your ideas forward. Think about which hill are you willing to die on and which hill are you not? That's kind of a thing. But the things that really matter to you, the hills that you need to really stand on them and you will win. It's not so much about battle as it is about figuring out what you're going to defend and stand in defense of that. And you'll be fine. You got the power. And I could have sung that one too, but once again, You're glad that I didn't. All right. Where's my cursor? There we go. Hey, Carrie Dunnick. Yes. Carrie Dunnick, you are the next request. Nice to see you. Here is your card for the week. Carrie, you get the Magician. And I love that Chiro made himself the magician. You know who else did that in a tarot deck? Salvador Dali. All right. You get the Magician. And what this means is you go into this new week and this new month, you can really look at initiating some new things, some new energies, making new things happen. You've got the tools, the skills, the abilities. You've got everything you need. You got the power. And it's good to do new things. And it is good to open up to new adventures. And it is good to be ready to welcome new things. Feel young and feel able and feel strong and feel well supplied as you go forward this week. Robin Renee, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using the members only emojis. Here's a card for you. The Page of Cups. Robin Renee, this week, honor your heart and honor your voice and give voice to your heart. Obviously, you want to be careful about where and when you do that, but you have to do it. Speak from your heart. Honor your heart's desires in all the ways that you can, and know that your loved ones in spirit are communicating with you, so listen for their voices. Marion Newbury, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. You get the King of Pentacles. This week, you really need to rock it in the things that you're doing, whether it's work, taking care of your kitties, other projects that you have. Step up to the plate and know that you are the king, that you know exactly what you're doing. Feel confident in your knowledge. Feel confident in your leadership. Feel confident in your ability to be grounded, to be smart, to have the things you need and create the things that you need. And if you get a chance, get out in nature this week and enjoy that too. Okay, JF1, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. You get card 13, which is death, and it came up reversed. And this is an interesting thing because when I see death reversed, especially in this moment, I think about what you are unwilling to change. Now, if there is a way this week that you need to be tenacious, then be tenacious and stick to the plan. But if there are ways you're just being stubborn and not being willing to change, well, embrace the change. So think about those two things. Where do you need to have stick-to-itiveness and where do you need to embrace change? Both things may be true for you this week. Gemini Sun, so happy to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And thanks for using the members only emojis. I am happy to give you a card for the week. We have the King of Swords. This week, you're going to be called on to do the right thing. And in some ways, you will be an example to others as you do it. So do that. Be the exemplar. Do the right thing. Use your voice to create things. Speak things into being. Recognize your power in your life right now, especially your power to do good, to do right, to do well, and to speak truth, and to speak truth to power, and to have the power to turn your words into reality. Just those little things for the week for you. Okay. Hey, Smile Soul 20, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. You get the Page of Cups. So for you this week, think about what makes you happy. Think about where your heart is, what's going on in your heart, and what can you do and what can you ask for to make you happy. Reach out spiritually to those who are around you, who are no longer living, and ask for their help as well. Hey, Angelic Michelle, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. And you know what? Before I do that, I have to say, oh my goodness gracious, thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate your support. Thank you. And Marion Newberry, the King of Pentacles is what you pulled for yourself today. That is fabulous. Okay. Let's see. So, Angelic Michelle, once again, we really appreciate you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for the super sticker. And thanks for using a members only emoji. Here is your card for the week. You, my friend, get the Queen of Pentacles. This week, nurture your well-being, nurture your home, spend some time in nature, do the tasks that you need to do, but do them in a loving, conscious way. Welcome the coming spring and know that you are able to nurture and manifest everything that you need. Okay, Stephane, I hope that I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Maybe it's Stephanie, I don't know. I apologize if I got it wrong, but I thank you so much for being here. And here is a card for you. Okay, here we go. You get the Four of Wands. This week, you're allowed to stay in your safe, happy space. If that's spending time at home, if that's spending time with friends, spending time with loved ones, and in that space, allow yourself to be creative. Allow yourself to have some fun. Take care of yourself this week by allowing yourself the luxury of being comfortable, being creative, and having fun. Kim Case, I'm so happy to see you. Are you back from your trip? Glad that you're here. Thanks for being a member here. Really appreciate you. You get the Four of Swords, and I hope that you found your time away restful. Even at this time, whether you're back or not, you still want to be very focused on self-care. There may be things you have to do that keep you busy, but try to do it in balance so that you are taking good care of yourself and have enough time for you. Wendy Milano, I was thinking that Knight of Wands was very appropriate for this week. And Kim is requesting a card for Belinda. Yes, of course, can do. Belinda, you get the Two of Swords. For this week, I feel like there are some decisions that you need to make and some things that you're unsure about that you need to be at peace with. So figure out where you just have to be at peace and figure out where you can make a decision and move forward, and try to be okay with both of those energies. That's the important thing. Pamela Phillips, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Running to Mom, a card for you and for your daughter. Yes, of course. A card for you. Man, this is a popular card, that Page of Cups. Be in your heart this week and speak what is true. Speak your feelings, acknowledge your feelings, and allow yourself to feel supported by those who love you, both those who are here and those who are in spirit. For your daughter, the Hanged Man reversed. Pitter-patter, time to spring into action. Show them what you can do. Yes, you need to follow directions. Yes, you are still learning, but this is a week where you can be very active and take some control. Okay, Christina R., so nice to see you. Cards for you and Karen Winkle, and we appreciate that Karen Winkle is a member of this channel. Okay, starting with you, Christina R. This week, you got the Three of Cups reversed. For some reason, I feel like this is not the best week for socialization. And obviously, if you have plans with friends, don't cancel them. Spend time with the people you care about, of course. However, you also need time just for yourself. And I think you need time to work through some things internally that have been bugging you. And right now, it feels like you have the time and space for that. So take the time and space for your own healing. Now, for Karen Winkle. Karen Winkle, you're not going to believe this, but I shuffled and I got exactly the same card for you that I got for your daughter. So this could be a family thing. There could be something going on in the family that not that is terribly worrisome, but just something that needs some space or some healing. Or it just may be that mother and daughter are each going through, even though you're in very different places in life, that you're going through similar things. As I said to your daughter, Karen, take time for your own healing this week. And to you, Karen, I'm going to say this. Do not let other people piss in your Cheerios. Seriously, you stay strong in yourself and don't let the things other people say and do get to you. Okay, Amy Mauser, my friend. So nice to see you here. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. You get the King of Wands. This week, you need to be comfortable in your own creativity, in your own leadership. You need to step up and take on that mantle of authority, knowing that it is appropriate for you to be the king, to be the leader, to be that person who is creative, who is spiritual, who is on top of things. You're doing it, own it. All right. Caroline Mclaughlin, I'm so happy to see you. Here is a card. Excuse me. A card for you. All right. Caroline, sorry to say, I don't want to say clearly, the Ten of Swords has come up for you this week. This could be a tough week. And the thing is, you have to make sure that you're not the one making it tough on you. That if there are difficult things going on, know that you have the capacity to handle, to do, to decide, to speak, to step back, to step forward, to do whatever needs to be done. If there are other people trying to dump other stuff on you, no way. Don't let it happen. Practice good boundaries and good self-care this week, and all will be well. Hey, Febborn, so nice to see you. Here is a card for you. You get the Seven of Swords. This week, I think you're going to be really clear that there are some things in your life that you're not trusting. There may be people around you that you do not trust. There may be things about your own direction that you do not trust or do not understand. So you're going to have to be kind of discerning about how you deal with this. If it's about not trusting yourself, get over it. You have to trust yourself. If it's about not knowing your own way forward, that's fair, but take the time and feel empowered to figure it out. If it's about not trusting others around you, recognize some of that may be legit and some of that may be a bias that you have created for yourself. Either way, good self-care, good boundaries should fix it, or at least take care of it. All right, thank you so much. Teresa Chase, Sorry, I just totally overscrolled. Here we go. Teresa Chase. Oh, Caroline Mclaughlin. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amy, you caught my reference. Oh my, yes. All right. Teresa Chase, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. I am sorry you're having a rough morning. Here's a card for you. So it's the King of Cups reversed. And you know what? I'm loving how the King of Cups looks like Bob Weir, the way he now looks as an older guy. But I'm sure that wasn't intentional, but I'm taking it, man. Gotta love me some Bobby Weir. Anyway, all right. Teresa Chase, King of Cups reversed. Yeah, you are having a rough morning. It may have to do with someone around you. It may just be what's going on in your own heart. It is okay to hold space for sadness. It is okay to hold space for things that are different than how you wish them to be. But let's breathe together and do some magic to turn this card right side up and welcome into your heart what you know is there, which is the fullness of unconditional love and power. Open up to that. As much as you are holding space for whatever's going on, open up to your own power as well. And take time this week to nurture yourself. That's what's most important. All right. Thank you all so much for the feedback. I really do appreciate it. And the next request I see is Julie Rogan. Julie, thanks for being a member here. I appreciate you. Here's a card for you. Woohoo! You get the 10 of Cups. This week, I think you're going to find some new ways to be happy. You're going to find some new ways to feel full. You're going to find some new ways to feel like not only do you have what you need, you have what makes you feel good. And so open up to that and find that and delight in it. You know, there's also something there, I think, Julie, about those who are in spirit sending their love to you. So be open to that as well. Okay. Diana Price. Diana Price, thanks for being a member here. Happy to see you. Here is your card for the week. Diana, you get the Page of Pentacles. So we know you're a writer and pages are about communication and you're looking at writing for money. So do some of that this week. But, you know, recognize that you are just learning how to find your real grounding and your real stability and what you need. You keep learning that and you keep working on that. And I think some good things will happen toward that this week. Okay, Ariel Wilson, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Glad to see you. You get the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which I want to say, didn't that show up in our 3-card reading? I wonder if there's some things going for you as far as work or money or your own well-being where things are not going exactly the way you would like them to. If that is the case, I am so sorry. Breathe with me. Let's do a little magic to turn this right side up. This week, you really want to work on shoring things up. Shore up your stability. Find your strength. Find your direction. Find your way forward. It'll take time. You got to be patient, but you can do it. Hey, Ms. Silver, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. You get the 7 of Pentacles. And we know this is a tough card. You know, it's about, well, I mean, in the weight drawing, it's actually an image inspired by the Irish potato famine. And so we know that this is hard. But the way we tend to interpret it is that if you are patient and if you work hard, you will get your harvest. So this week, be patient, work hard, and anticipate your harvest. Hey, Ben, Libra Does Tarot. So nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using a members only emoji. Here is a card for the week. Oh my gosh, this is a very, very popular card. It just keeps coming up. I'm shuffling, but it keeps coming up. Page of Cups. Ben, this week, nurture your heart. Learn to communicate your feelings to yourself and to others. Bring your heart into everything that you do and do the things that make your heart sing. Feel the support of those who love you, both those who are here and those who are in spirit. Hey, Linda Guerreri, I'm happy to see you. It's your birthday week. Glad you're here. I didn't see a request, but I'm going to do it for you. You get a card for the week, which, ha ha ha, is a birthday card. Yay. Linda, you get the Empress. This week, feel the spirit of your grandmothers and great-grandmothers and all the female ancestors with you celebrating your birth and your continued life. Feel yourself as strong and creative and nurturing and enjoy the abundance around you. All right. Nalini, you did not get skipped. I'm trying to remember what it was. Yeah, I know what it was. It was the Seven of Pentacles. So go back and look for that. All right. Oh, was that for Miss Silver? Sorry. Miss Silver got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so Nalini, sorry. I guess you did get skipped. I don't know why. I was thinking, Anyway, here's a card for you, Nalini. Nalini, you get the Eight of Swords. You get the Eight of Swords. Yep, I just figured that out. Sorry, Nalini. You get the Eight of Swords, Nalini. So look at the things that are causing you anxiety. Look at the ways in which you are feeling trapped. Find your way out. You have the power to come out of your traps. And your traps are set by your own thinking, like the rest of us. You're not alone in this, but find your way to come out of it. Find your way to reduce your anxiety and set yourself free. You have the power to do that. When we see this card, and I really like how the bird is coming out of the cage here. When we see this card, we acknowledge that you feel stuck and you feel trapped, but we acknowledge that you have a way out. Find your way out. That's the key. All right. I do apologize for that. Thank you so much for your patience. All right, my friends. From my perspective, I have come to the end. If I accidentally skipped you, I am so sorry. Please reiterate, and I will get to you. If you're here and you have not asked for a card, but you want one, it is last call for readings, y'all. I want to remind you to look for your tarot scopes. Check out your sun, your moon, your rising. I'm using Grateful Dead Tarot, and I'm using Card Cam for the very first time for the tarot scope, so fun. Check that out. Remember, Global Tarot Circle. It is this Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The link is already up. Hit the bell so you don't forget it. I have the link to my Linktree in the description. Check that out. You can see all the great tarot goodness I am offering you. Take advantage of it. Have a reading with me. Sign up for our Room and Zoom class coming up on May 22nd. And remember, I'm going to be in Connecticut at the end of the month. Starting May 26th through June 5th, I will be doing readings, house calls, parties in Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New York. You want to see me? You can see me. Reach out to me. Get out a pen. Write now and get ready to write down my phone number you're going to want to call or text to set up your appointment to see me in Connecticut or thereabouts, May 26th through June 5th. You ready? 561-655-1160. That's also on my Linktree. So check out my Linktree. Check out all the links. I thank you so very much. I will look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great week, everyone. Be good.